you know. Just got in from work, was watching the highlights of the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets, and the question is, will Miami get swept like the Lakers got swept by the Nuggets? Do you feel? You know, that's a question. Like, that's a major question need to be answered. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It show look like they may get swept. You know what I'm saying? So that's my question, man. That's my question. Are they going to get swept, man? Or the Miami Heat going to get swept? Will they get swept? Because this game one, man, it's not looking too promising, man. To all the Miami Heat fans, I'm sorry. Rick Ross, I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they are going to get swept, but the question is, will they get swept? You know what I'm saying? Because the question I have, right? The question I have is like, you know, I like the Heat, but do they have enough offense to compete? You know what I'm saying? Do they really have enough offense to compete with the Nuggets? And a better question is, do you think the Miami Heat are better than the Lakers in the sense of the Lakers have LeBron? I know he older, but he still put up great numbers, and the Lakers couldn't even win a game. So that's why I'm doing this video tonight, because I'm sitting back thinking about it, right? I'm analyzing the situation, and I'm like, can the Heat get swept? Will they get swept? You know what I'm saying? Like, really think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's a high possibility that they just might. I'm not saying they will, but the question is, will they? You know what I'm saying? Will they get swept? You know what I'm saying? Because this game one, I know, you know, that they had a short, if only a few days off compared to the Nuggets. The Nuggets had what, almost 2 weeks, well, a week and a half off. And Jimmy Butler, he a great player. You know what I'm saying? But do Jimmy have enough in the tank for the Nuggets? Because like I said, the Lakers couldn't even get a game. They couldn't even win a game. Not even one. So can they do it? You know what I'm saying? Can they do it? That's the real question. And it's like, the more I think about it, right? I'm like, they should be able to do it, but it's highly questionable. It's highly questionable. That's all I'm saying. You know? It's highly questionable. You know what I mean? So can they do it? That's the real question. You know? And it's like, I gotta say, Butler didn't play his best game tonight. I know they said he was battling an injury. I don't know if that's still the case anymore. I don't know if that's the case. But I tell you this, if Jimmy Butler is injured to the degree where it's going to affect his ability to score. If he's injured to a degree where he can't perform the way where the team needs him to perform, the way that the Heat needs Jimmy Butler to perform, they may get swept, man. They just might get swept. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's only one game. It's the first game, but this is the finals, man. There is no game. Whoever win the first four games, there's no games left. This the last two teams of the whole season. So if Jimmy can't do it, the Heat can't do it, the coaching can't do it, I'm sorry. They just might get swept, man. They just might. I'm not saying they will, but it's a highly possibility it just might happen. You know what I mean? So that's my question. Will they get swept? You know what I mean? Will they get swept? You know? Because looking at that score, even with the score, they made it within 9, but realistically, were they ever in the game? I mean, after the first quarter, it wasn't looking like the Heat I'm talking about. The Heat looked like they were struggling just to get them points up, man. You know what I'm saying? After a while, the Heat seemed like, Bam was doing this thing, Jimmy Butler, not so much tonight. So it's like, even when Jimmy have it going, will that be enough? You know what I'm saying? Will that be enough? That's the real question. And and Jokic, man, all he doing is just that his unorthodox shot. He's killing them out there. And you can't say it's luck for Denver because they've been doing this all season. Once they got the number one seed in the regular season, they never lost it. They got in the playoffs, and now they just showing you that sauce. Now I will admit, with Denver Nuggets, this the most I ever seen them was in the playoffs. I never watched, none of their regular season games unless they were playing the Warriors. And for those that don't know, I'm a Warriors fan. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about the Warriors. You know what I mean? They got the Lakers took them out. So hey, what can I say? But all season, the Denver Nuggets have been showing you who they are. The Joker, Jokic, have been showing you what he is. And so far in this finals, Denver Nuggets show to be the better team. You know what I'm saying? The more complete team, the offensive team that's really getting them buckets and crushing them out there. So, like I said, it's only one game, but based on this one game, based on, they roster, if Jimmy Butler is truly hurt or injured where he can't perform the way Jimmy does, they may not win a game in this championship. So, if you think different, I dropped the link in there if anybody want to hop on with me. You can get on come on my live and chop it up with me live on the air. So, let me know. But I got to say though, if this is how the rest of the games are going to look, with the Heat missing all those shots, which I don't believe. I don't think they're going to continue to miss that many shots and open shots as this championship games continue. But I will say this though. With Denver, you gotta come to play, man. You gotta come to play. Bam for the Miami Heat, and he definitely came to play, but the rest of the team, not so much, huh? Do you feel me? You know? So I don't know. Let me know. If you think something different, let me know because it's not looking promising. Not at all, my friend. You know what I mean? So, guess the more I look at it, right? Let me see. Let me check something. Because I want to look at the stats. Yeah, because Jimmy Butler, he had 13 points, 38 minutes. That's not going to cut it. Martin, 25 minutes, 3 points. Bam, 40 minutes, 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. So Bam is the one who came to play today for the Heat. You know, Vincent, 38 minutes, 19 points. Okay, that's decent. And Maywood, Highsmith, he had 18 points in 23 minutes. So they were getting contributions, but they really need their superstar, Jimmy Butler. 13 points in roughly 40 minutes. That's not going to cut it. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure it out. Because for the Miami Heat to win this series, Jimmy Butler got to be great every night. You know what I mean? He may not score a lot some nights, but he have to be more crafty. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And then let's go over to the Nuggets, right? Let's see what they stats looking like. Jamal Murray, 26 points, 44 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Jokic, 40 minutes, 26 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds. Ooh, telling you, Jokic, man, Joker, man. Man, he put in that work. He put in that work, man. 26, 27 points, 14 assists, 10 rebounds. That's what a triple double. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. If he gonna perform like that for the next 3 games, trying to tell you, it may be over sooner than you think, huh? Just might be over, huh? So I don't know. So I don't know. 'Cause I'm looking at the stats. Jeff Green, he didn't do that much. I look like they didn't use him that much at all. 11 minutes, 4 points. But Bruce Brown Jr., 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. So, it looked like for the most part, Miami had opportunity, but they wasn't making none of the shots. So I personally feel like Denver is going to leave a lot of them guys that on the Heat open to see what they're going to do. I bet you in game two they're going to keep some of the same formula, that they did in game one when it comes to game two for the Nuggets on their defensive side. Mm, mm, excuse me. So it's like I feel like if Denver continue playing the way they're playing, I feel like this series may be over sooner than what we think. It just might. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. So y'all let me know. I don't know. Look like they just might. They're gonna be like, because they was really giving it to them boys. Because let me see. So even in we'll go by the quarter. So now I'm gonna check the scores. Let's do the scores, right? So first quarter, Miami had 20 points, Denver 29. Second quarter, Miami had 22 points, Denver had 30. In the third quarter, Miami had 21 points, Denver had 25 points. In the fourth quarter, Miami had 30 points, Denver had 20 points, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know. Look like this series just might be over sooner than you think. Do you feel me? So, there's something I want to put out there. And another question, too, I have. Do you think the Miami Heat are better than the Lakers? Do you think they're better? Because the way this game one look, I don't know. Look like they might be neck and neck, Miami Heat and the Lakers, in the sense of how the series is going. So I feel like if Jimmy Butler don't come to play in game two, you know what I mean? And Bam do what he does. He did what he did this game, but it wasn't enough. So in game two, if Jimmy Butler don't produce, because he can't be, let me bring up the score again. Jimmy Butler had 38 minutes, 13 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. That's not enough, Jimmy. You're going to have to perform a whole lot better than that in game two. So my question is, I'm not saying they're going to get swept, but my question is, will they get swept? And the other part to it is, do you think Miami is better than the Lakers? Because if they're better than the Lakers, they should be able to win at least one game. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to lose the series, Miami wise, they have to be able to at least win one game that LeBron couldn't do. So that's my question to you. Do you believe Miami may get swept? That's the question, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like they didn't get the shot selection. Miami had a lot of great shots, selection that they were shooting from or had the opportunity to. but they never went. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I don't know if Miami can do it. So I dropped a link in there for anybody want to come up live and voice your opinion. You have the option. I put the link in there. You can be on the camera just like me here. So if you want to tap in and put in your conversation about it, go ahead. You're more than welcome. But I don't know. I don't know if Miami can do it. I understand they have Pat Riley. They have a lot of history there, from the Dwayne Wades, the Shaquille O'Neals, you know, they all have played for Miami at some point in time. So, I mean, not Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal played, yeah, he played for Miami. Yeah, I'm taking it right. Yeah. So Shaquille O'Neal played for the Miami, Dwayne Wade, even LeBron James played for Miami Heat. So I'm just saying, with all that history in Miami, can they at least win game two? Or better yet, can they make this a series? I know they say it's not a series until you go back to Miami and win a game, but my whole thing is you don't want to go back to Miami 0-2 because you're not playing the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? You're not playing what's the other one? Boston Celtics. Okay? You playing a real deal team. So you got to make sure you win this game too. Because I tell you this, I'm gonna say this too. If they go down 0-2, I think Miami is going to get swept. If Miami Heat go down 0-2 going back to Miami, they will get swept by the Denver Nuggets. That's my opinion. It's just going to be too much for them to overcome. I don't think they have enough firepower. Miami don't have enough shooters, you know? So I don't know. Let me know. You want to come up here? Let me know. Because it's not looking promising, my friend. It's not looking promising. Let me see. So I'm looking at the score because what was it? 93 to 104, Denver. And they literally, as I was reading the score box earlier, right? Miami, well, they won I give it to them. Miami did pull it through in the fourth quarter. They won the fourth quarter 30 to 20. But the first, second, and third, no bueno, my friend. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen. So they lost the first three quarters. Then in the fourth quarter, they was able to pick up a little bit of steam. But by that time, it was too late. And that's why I say Miami cannot go down 0-2 going back to Miami because they just might pack it up and just drive home at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you already here. You know what I'm saying? Miami, you already here. So it's no need for you to hop on a bus. Just go ahead and get in your car and go. You know what I'm saying? If they get swept. But like I said, I'm not saying they will, but my question is, will they? But if they go down 0-2, Sean B. Stoller said it first. If Miami Heat go down 0-2, they're getting swept. That's my opinion. Huh? You know what I'm saying? So we are going to find out. We're going to find out for sure. You know? So, you know? And who's really watching these games? Be honest with you. I was able to catch the highlights. I actually have not watched the game, the full game itself. I just watched the highlights. because I'm not that excited to watch either team. And like I said earlier, I'm a Warriors fan, so you know, I'm born and raised in the Bay Area, so I'm a Warriors fan for sure. You know, so that's all I had. Unless somebody else want to come up here, we can have a conversation. If not, I'm gonna shut it down. I will be going back live tomorrow, so you can definitely be on the lookout for that. If you're new to my channel, I do talk a little bit about the sports, but everything else is just soaked in game and everything I talk about. So just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. So I want to thank everybody for watching my live tonight. Just kept it short and sweet tonight, you know. And tomorrow we're definitely gonna have another conversation, you know. So I want to thank you for tapping in with my live. If you like what I'm kicking, please go back and watch a lot of my other videos. I offer a lot of motivational type videos. Just trying to have you move a little bit different than what you used to. And if you're already elevating, continue stepping into your greatness, man. Huh? And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. You can share it. It's cool. I am Sean B. Stoller. Until next time, peace.